You know, that probably sounds a lot better than the mod mic, all things considered. Maybe I should just put on my mod mic for the stream and really see if I can get the same audio quality across the board, because I don't think it sounds very good, and I think I'd like it to sound the same as this $400 microphone that is wired into my computer and not Bluetoothed. But that might be asking a lot. All right, let me send the stream is live thing. Hey Nibbles, how you doing? I'd say you're first because you're the first person to say something since I started this. Sorry, Skeleton, it wasn't you. But unfortunately, or actually fortunately, Calvin was here for like an hour already. So if you're not getting in early, you're not getting in. Let me send the ping to the Discord. Am I allowed to say testicular torsion on YouTube? I don't know, but that's going in the post, so it's there. So that's the thing. I'm good, Nibbles. How are you? Very good. Spicy, you okay? Looked like you seizured all over my keyboard. Waffle, what are you talking about?
We love casting spells.
They love casting spells, baby. It's been a long time since I played this on stream. And by a long time, I think like 2 months is a long time in my book. But in that 2 months, I've learned how to play the game. So huge news, everybody. This isn't the Trey, my usual character isn't a dwarf. He's a half orc. Don't you speak that evil into Bunga's existence. My usual character, Bunga, the half orc fighter champion, has Enderboy, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate your Bezos bucks. Has gotten very far. I've almost completed the game with him. And in the time that I've played him, I think I've actually learned how to play this game, which I gotta be honest with you. It was probably pretty frustrating to watch me play this game without me knowing how to play it, because this one's got some intricacies to it. It's not so simple. It's not just pull the stick back and plane fly, push the stick forward and plane doesn't. This one you actually got to do some reading, and reading doesn't tend to go well on stream, because if you've ever read in public, you kind of get lost a little bit.
Sex man.
Hey RTM, I don't even have to look. I know that's you. I got you locked in. The day that somebody else says that, it's going to be real confusing for me. Anyway, when we last left off in this game, we've got the Shadow Wizard, actually a sorcerer, Mun Igang. He's level 3. I haven't done any respecking, but I think I need to. We got our boy Astarion, and unfortunately, chat voted to stab him in the chest with a wooden spike. So he's not dead, but he is gone. I don't know if we can get him back later. Chucklebrain says, read a long stream. Okay, Julian Smith, I'm reading a book. I know who Julian Smith is, but I don't follow what you're saying. And then everyone else you see in the party is just kind of who we have at this point. He's currently unavailable. So the things that I did make sure before stream started was that, one, nudity's off. I don't know if we've gone back on that. I don't know if we can, if I can enable that per TOS. I think you might be able to have it in game, but not focus on it. The rules change every 3 seconds on Twitch, so that's, I guess, not a thing anymore. And
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
cheers to that, RTM. Thank you. And also, I do have the Twitch interaction set up. So if you are on not mobile, if you're on desktop, every time I'm in dialogue, what I'd like to do is 1 out of 3 dialogues I get to choose. The other 2 out of 3, roughly, I miss some and get confused sometimes, you guys get to choose. So please don't make me a menace, because we've already got one of our members, Waffle, thank you for the 3 months. Have my money, you sexy man. Thank you for the 3 months at tier 1. Yeah, some of you guys noticed I updated some of the little badges. So let me scroll up to see if someone... I guess it's just me. I guess it's just me where you can see that right now. Yeah, all the way out to, I think, 2 years of badges. So if you're past 1 year, the sub badge is no longer gold. It's royal purple. for the royalty that you'll become. Ah, Guilt Healer. Welcome.
We love casting spells.
That sounds so much worse through TTS. At long last, I haven't been able to join you in this game or start that because I've been doing a lot of editing and also streaming. But specifically for you, Guilt Healer, because I can't get into the details with the rest of you because I don't know you IRL. But I'm gonna have a lot of free time 3 months from now.
Is sponsored by Lockheed Martin. Are you scared of a
Goddamn, I couldn't find the option of where I can make it so that you can not say sponsored by, because that joke has well past run its course. But yeah, Guilt Healer. 3 months from now, gonna be a lot of free time. Gonna have a lot of time to make videos instead of, yep. Okay, you get the point. You follow. And I hope that maybe in this stream you can learn a little bit of how to play this game, because despite everything you're seeing right now, there's a lot going on screen. This is not the kind of game that I have played a lot in the past. Usually a shooter guy, usually a Battlefield or, you know, our Call of Duty Sessions type guy. This one's very far from that, but man, it is a fantastic game. Hey Cog, how you doing? Welcome. Cog, have you played Baldur's Gate 3? Anyway, as I was saying, when we last left off, we stabbed a vampire through the chest, lost a lot of really fantastic voice acting. That's a bummer. Maybe we'll get him back at some point, but you guys can help decide what we're doing in the game. We had just left the environs, and we got to help out the tieflings. If you remember, we got to the druids. They're doing the ritual for the grove. And in the middle of that, they had arrested a child for stealing one of their sacred idols. Because of your options and what you chose, the child was shortly thereafter killed by a pit viper. We then took the child's body and tried to bring it back to the parents. Not only were the druids not happy that we took the body, the parents weren't happy that we dumped their child's body at their feet. So bad move across the board. Not our finest work. Either way, we got to go talk with the refugees again. In my other playthrough, things didn't go so well. They really took their time on opening the gate.
Balls. My shit glitched, so I didn't know it started long.
Calvin, you were literally here, like, before everybody else. That's so funny, and it's still glitched. But thank you. Thank you for that, Calvin. I've learned how to steal in the game. I've learned how to pickpocket. I've learned how to be shady and take things when people aren't looking. And if you're looking at Mr. Mun Gang here, he's the kind of guy that'll take your wallet right out of your pocket. So that's what I plan to do for a lot on this stream.
We love casting spells.
But please, remember.
I found out that you can go into here and just add all of our wares. So we're going to be buying a lot of stuff. That was $195 worth of pure trash.
That's gotta be racist.
No, he's a drow. He's a drow. Drows are generally not trustworthy. Get out of here, skeleton. I see your implication.
Sylvanus be with you.
Now check this out. Check this out. F5, we're going to hit a quick save. Let's go ahead and put out that torch. Let's put out that candle. Let's put out that brazier. Okay. Now, let's split up the group. Lae'zel, how about you go over and talk with Aaron here, the trader, real quick. Alright, character select. Switch back to Money Gang. Did I just break the game? I must have accidentally clicked on her. Leave. Okay. Now we go into sneak mode. Yeah. Oh, no. Go that way. Go. Can I... Okay. Well. That's not what I intended to do. Go into sneak mode. Alright. What should we try and take? All of his gold? Who can see us right now? Is it the tieflings? Here, let's just... Whoop. All right. And maybe I'll cast a minor illusion to make them look the other direction. So that was a skill check of 18 to see if we could steal all his money. Let's go for something smaller. Whoa, look at that. Hey, cat over there. Now we take everything he owns. Oh, they're all coming back. But we succeeded that. Chain shirt, hide armor. Let's take the padded armor. Yeah, that's only a 12 steel.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Whoa, 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 easy, 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 easy. Let's talk our way out of this one. You know.
What's next in the adventures of the Bald Edward gang?
Probably jail. Probably jail is next. I'm gonna hit him with a deception check. Actually, I'm gonna leave it up to chat. What am I saying? Here we go. Start a community poll. So, if you're not on mobile, if you're on desktop right now, you get a part in what happens here. May I recommend deception? I don't think that just typing a number into chat works anymore. I think you actually have to click on the thing. Woods or Wood 5 or Whoa 0 D5. That it's just a glitch that happens sometimes it's not like there's not really that much of a timeout on that. So yeah, you should be able to all the time. Hey, block_Nate. Welcome to the first time chat. Okay, we're gonna hit him with an intimidation check. I don't think wait, it's all tied up.
The last thing my email said to me before I became homeless.
Was it the persuasion check, Cog? Alright, it's all tied up. I'm gonna hit him with a deception. This item was stolen from me. If you'd done your job, I wouldn't need to retrieve it. And okay. We get a +5 bonus. We're gonna hit him with a Charm Person level 2 spell. And we're gonna get guidance from Shart. Here we go. Easy day, baby. That item was stolen from me.
You've convinced them, for now. But transgress again, and no amount of talking will get you out of trouble.
Nat 20 gaming, baby. Alright, not our finest work. Let's put the gang back together. Now we need to go find Zevlor and talk about that. Nat 20 on intimidation. So okay, let me open this up real quick. How do you character sheet? Is intimidation under it's under charisma, so yeah, we just have a lot better deception. We love casting spells. Yeah, so that deception and persuasion are where we shine, but actually our intimidation isn't bad. It's just not what we want. It's definitely not what we want. All right, where's he at? You guys are about to get a lot of options. Hey, Zevlor.
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon, then we'll have to
Spicy,
try
I
the
thought
road.
this was a
Goblins
VTOL channel. Strap that light brick back on and chat to code.
So it's a strap that light brick back on. What?
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Love casting spells. All right, chat, up to you. Zevlor says our time grows short. If the person that's currently running this Druid Grove won't have... Okay, God, we'll just let that play out.
Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Then we're going to have to kick out the refugees and send them to the road. What say you, chat? Currently a hot 0 or a hot nothing. Just leave. Just don't talk. Don't vote for that. So the funny thing about the way this updates is like as soon as one person votes, it updates right away. So you'll get like an update and it'll say 100% of your chat has voted on this one thing and it never makes sense. It seems the majority are saying surely your people can fight off a few goblins. Little do you guys know, it's more than a few. It's more than a few goblins. It's looking like 2.
These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre.
Alright, this is the 3rd one, so I get to choose. Oh, hey, Kiki. The cat's come to hang out. I'm gonna say you can't let the druids force you out.
So long as Korga leads them, we'll never be safe here. If you're suggesting we remove her...
I'm not suggesting it. Chat gets... Oh no, this is a rough one for chat to get to say. That's actually hilarious. The chat would say, leave. Stop talking to him. Oh, Kiki, don't knock over the camera. Don't knock over the camera,
here,
please.
Kiki. Dear girl.
No, stop getting her to come near the camera. Kiki, don't knock over the camera. Oh, don't put your butt in front of the camera. Please don't put your butt in front of the camera. Kiki, I gotta move you. You can't sit on the keyboard. She's really not gonna like this. She doesn't like to be picked up. Arnold loves being picked up. Kiki's not a big fan. Kiki, I gotta move you. I gotta move you, Kiki. Kiki, I gotta get you. You can't. I know. You want the pets. You want all the pets. You want all the pets, Kiki. But I gotta move you off the table. Yeah, she's, oh yeah. Kiki doesn't purr as much. She's a quieter one. Arnold, literally, so an hour before this, I had just woken up from like a 90-minute nap in which Arnold had got on top of me, and what he does is he falls asleep on top of you, and then he puts his mouth right up to your ear and just makes the loudest purring noise you've ever heard, just directly into your ear. And it's really messes with my ability to sleep. Kiki, I gotta move you. I can't have you here all stream. I can't make a purring noise. Just imagine the sound of someone revving up like a really old lawnmower. Just a loud, no, I'm not making I can't do that. I don't have that ability. Oh shit, we were still voting on Zevlor. All right, Kiki, I gotta move. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know. I gotta go. Kiki, hey, Kiki. Kiki. No, don't knock over the camera, please. Please. Come on. Nope. Stop. I gotta stand up and move her real quick. I'll be right back. Come on. Hop on down. That was a very unhappy cat. She's gonna go sit on her heated blanket downstairs, which is so hard, so difficult for her. No, Arnold, don't come up here now. All right, chat, what did you suggest? So now I get to choose because you guys tied up. I get to split the vote. We either suggest that we kill the leader of the people that are housing the refugees, or better to leave on your own terms before it comes to that.
A thought I might have dismissed before Arabella.
Arabella was
But
the child she
Druids
killed.
would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once.
All right, you guys get to choose. Either we become a hired assassin. I just say, yeah, I'll do it. I'll kill her. Or we object. And I haven't really given a character alignment to Mun. I don't really know what he would choose, but my character alignment is based on chat, just chaotic evil at this point. Wow, 60% of you say, yeah, whatever. Give me $6 and a coffee, I'll go take her out. All right. It's looking...
You're taking a risk for us. We'll see that you're rewarded just as soon as I know she's gone. Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now.
Okay.
With respect, sir, being a hell rider is we can't take
Nikki, you're the first time chatter says $6 is $6. God.
yes.
Well, kill Kaga. Before I do that, before we go and assassinate somebody, we had found a note telling her to meet with somebody down by these shady docks. I want to go there first and see what that note says. Also, thank you to Spartan and Jubity for telling me to check the box. I will take suggestions happily. Please, nobody tell me don't spoil the game, but they suggested, hey, just look around the room a little bit, and found something interesting.
Survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
Is anybody here?
That's a friendly looking
Nope.
shadow.
Steal everything that isn't. Yep. Carrot. Send that to camp. Steal and add to wares. Wooden crate. Apple.
Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Where'd she come from? And why'd she give me that snooty look?
How important do you have to be before a murder becomes an assassination?
I don't know where the line is. I can't draw it. But I know it when I see it.
His tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
This one's mine. I get this one. Seems like a lot of people are looking for that
By all
druid.
rights, he was a good man. I saw enough of him to agree. And I'm tired of good people dying. That's for sure.
Well, I got bad news for you, Kaldani.
How much fun?
At least one more person is gonna die before the night is out. Whether they're good or bad, I don't know. I think morality's a bit fluid in Faerun. I've never played as a druid in this game. In fact, in the only other run that I'm doing, and yeah, fair warning, like I'm pretty far in that one, so I at least know ahead of time where decisions will lead. But that's the thing about this game, is that like you probably have to play it 3 or 4 times. Kiki, no, Kiki, please. Go back there's fine. Before you can see everything. Not even everything, just a lot of things.
Sorting with us.
My name is Lae'zelk Chucky. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
I feel like if we translated the Gith language, Lae'zel would just be throwing slurs like non-stop. Where's the rest of the goblin bodies? I'll take all this stuff. I could throw a hand grenade at her. We got a couple versions of hand grenades. That saucy space toad. Honestly, what does she have to say? I'm going to say ahead of time, I get all the dialogue options for this one. You get no say in this.
I tire of this Faerun, its temperate skies, its soft people. Would that I were doing battle among the tears.
Would that it were so simple. Faerun isn't so bad. Give it a
I see
chance.
naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords when they should be forging their own.
You want to do battle where?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
It must be quite a shock to leave your creche behind and arrive
Do you
here.
think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew.
I don't know what that
Tears
means.
span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble.
Now I want a I want a Lae'zel version of the monologue from Blade Runner. I've seen things you wouldn't believe. Should I just say, you look so unusual? Yeah, you look kind of weird, you space toad. I'm just clicking it.
I am your first.
I've never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as
Shadow Wizard Buddy Gang. We love casting spells.
but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Oh, he has a perfectly normal-sized nose. Come on. That's obscene. Jupiter says, I want Lae'zel to tell me that the missile knows where it is at all times. As if your upturned bat snout is any better. Alright, I can get behind this dialogue.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't think we got very far in that conversation. Anyway, let's make our way down to the docks. Ender, yeah, this is essentially Dungeons and Dragons in a video game.
It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
Hey, dummy. Take a sip. Take a drink.
Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will
Oh,
not be a burden
all right.
to my queen.
I did not adequately wash the coffee out of that. That is some good coffee water. Kiki, please do not knock over the Kiki. Hold on. Kiki. Stop. Sorry, I gotta move my cat again. Honestly, I could drink from the chug jug. I don't have the mod mic on. It's here too, and it's still got water in it from some point in time.
So, murder or theft?
One moment, please.
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully.
Okay.
1,000 times over.
Alright, the chug jug's coming back. Got some cultures in it? Hold on. We can check. I hope not. I keep this baddie sterile. Every time I refill it, just put a little drop of bleach in there. You know, kills off the cultures. Let me... Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks like it probably won't hurt. Arnold, do not jump up there. My cats are just being they literally never hop up on this table, but the second the camera goes live, they're like, let's destroy that shit. Let's Arnold. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come here. Now I gotta show you the cat. Arnold. Oh, whoa. Alright. As we were.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
That boar doesn't look healthy at all. But I will take its leg. Send to camp. Oh, little pouch here. I realized in my last playthrough, I haven't really done any alchemy. I also have no idea what a bloodstone does. I've been collecting those. What are these? Do you just sell them?
Our face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Just sell them? Okay. Alright, you guys can have these dialogue options. You can talk with Shart. Here you go.
This stream should be titled Spicy versus Khajiit.
Pretty much, yeah. Essentially. Gotta put them way up in there, Gavino. Why the fuck do you guys keep choosing leave every time I start dialogue? The whole point of this character is I want his charisma to be really high so I can talk my way through everything instead of fighting. And instead, as soon as I start talking, everyone goes, stop. Alright, I'm gonna give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're not gonna be talking with Shart. Very well. On we go. Also, I don't know if I see you guys typing your responses in chat. I don't think it counts that. I think you actually have to click on it. And unfortunately, because I don't know how many people have clicked on something, I can't mentally calculate and add everybody's vote, including with chat. Fallen tree. Oh. That's... Okay, that's what that does. Yeah, it doesn't work. Gotcha. Do I have feather falling? Can I jump down here? Because I'm pretty sure there's an ambush ahead. Maybe there's another way over. Yeah, looks like it. Already had that fight. The water got 100 Fallout 4 radioactive. That's not that much in that game. Give me that wisp weed, that dank. Hit me with that sublim... Just hit. Okay, can't sublimate it. That's fine. Leather boots, easy pickup. Add to wares. Can't watch today. Sidetrack, thanks for coming and dropping that message anyway. I appreciate it. Take a little bit of that. A little bit of that grass. A little bit of that myrrh grass. Why is it sometimes when I hit H for alchemy, it brings up my inventory instead? Might be a skill issue. Oh. Ruptured mind flayer pod.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Alright, this actually doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, so hear me out. Up atop this bridge here... Oh, verticality is kind of the death of this game. I'm pretty sure, as indicated by this big, big spot of blood here, there's an ambush lying in wait. I might be able to... there might be a way around it here. We're just gonna have to do some sneaking.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We're gonna have to... I've got illusions, sleep. If I see a guard, I can probably hit him with a sleep. Because I'm trying to avoid this fight. Banks says, "You're him. Just cross the bridge." Cog, are you typing in Morse code in chat? You trying to slip that one by me? You think I can't read beep, 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 beep. Arnold, if you jump up there, you're getting shown to chat. See that camera shaking? That's because this fat orange cat is just making the world quake right now.
That Zaithis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
Potatoes, straight to camp.
Crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn
Plate,
to say no more.
add to wares. Knife, add to wares. Might have to throw that at someone later. Arnold, don't knock over that camera. I'm going to mute real quick because I got to clap and it's going to make a loud noise. That worked. I won't be reading long books on this stream because I don't think you want to
Tell me, Lae'zel,
hear all
what is it
that.
like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
I intend to sell everything I can find now.
Yankee lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a mind flayer's head.
There we go. It's still kind of... I don't know how I feel about the canonical fact
Dead
that
goblins. Dead travelers.
Githyanki
Were they
lay their
Drake's
eggs
Grove?
despite being pretty much humanoid. I don't know what the anatomy of that is. Send potatoes to camp. Potato, a little garlic. Send to camp.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Let's bring everybody into hiding mode. Ooh, I can't not loot everything on the ground, even though I know that we're being watched. What if I... I'm not going to rip a minor illusion because I only have 3
You
level
see,
1 spell
when a
slots.
mommy space toad and a daddy space toad love each other very much.
No, I understand that part of it, Jubity. But, like, how does the egg work, you know? Add to wares. We're kind of obscured here. Gold, healing, add to wares, send a ton of food here. Send that straight to camp. Dead goblin.
Proportion read.
Goblin's drawing. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures. A goblin with sparks in its hand, a square, a humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. Huh. Okay, that updated my journal. Defeat the goblins. There were 3 figures in the drawing we found. The goblins must have more than 1 leader. Okay, yeah, knew that. But if you were playing this game for the first time, you wouldn't know that. Bone, that's getting added to wares. We're selling bone now. Pick that up. I need to pick up a bag to put all my stuff in. I like to organize my inventory so it's not just this huge mess. Dragon mushroom egg. Goblin scimitar. More gold. Alright, before we advance any farther, let's do a little sneaking. Everybody move into the shadows as to not get spotted. Yeah, that's what that is, Cog. We've added everybody's age. Huh? What? Alright. Give me those bone caps. In this playthrough, I'm committed to actually doing alchemy and using potions. Because I realized in my other one... Kiki, please, you gotta get off it. I know. She's an angry little cat. Oh, nice. I'll be having a little bit of that. And now Arnold's cornering her. Yep, that was the sound of so she's not a fan of getting picked up because she's gotten a little fat, and I'm working on that.
Time, or rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough. Should Vlaakith will it.
I haven't gotten to the point in the game yet where I can drip everybody out. Give them some sick gear. Some great looking clothing. Make all my decisions based on how it looks rather than its stats. Send to camp.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh, let's go. What was actually in that backpack I just picked up? We got a hill giant finger. Right. This will be added to our wares. And that's actually a lot of money. But the big thing here is now we have a backpack. And we're going to send this to camp. Go. Oh, missile lock. Hey, Mickey, thank you for gifting those subs. That's super nice of you. I forgot to change the sound alert to something more appropriate. So now if anybody gifts subs, I just get VTOL VR missile locked. But honestly, I'm okay with that. All right, I'm going to put all my scrolls in one backpack. Organized by value. So we have 3 detect thoughts, 1 magic weapon, chromatic orb, some hit points. I can jump off a cliff and not get hurt, and there's more armor should I want some. Neat. And then I guess I'll put my scroll.
Good thing this is a VTOL channel.
Well, not actually. No. In fact, not at all. Yeah, if an AIM 120 killed my entire party, I would probably uninstall the game. I'm putting my scroll of Revivify into here.
Funny airplane sound is always appropriate.
Can I use the Mind Flayer specimen? Not yet, I guess. I guess we gotta go through some dialogue first. That can grant you powers. Oh.
No hope of clearing this without a shovel.
Did I really forget to give a shovel to anybody? Oh. Oh. Alright. Chat, remind me to go find a shovel. What does... it's just a sound. It doesn't do anything. Doesn't toggle it. Yup, there it is.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
That's what that does.
As is your battle stance itself.
Let's see what's going on with these fellas.
A technique known to few outside Kalea.
Gamers.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this.
Failed an insight check.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Alright, chat, you get this one. Start a community poll. Seems like these few adventurers are harassing this kind old lady in the middle of this dark swamp. Lot to break down here.
Kill everyone.
Jesus, Mickey. Whoa. Calm down. It's not that kind of playthrough. Beautiful forest. I don't know. Doesn't look too beautiful for me. All right, we're tied up between... This has nothing to do with me. Goodbye. And how about you all just calm down? So I'm going to need someone to be a tiebreaker here. I'm going to need... Thank you, Waffle. Thank you for that. Chat saying 3. And given all the ties and the fact that I can't tally up who's on what, I'm going to say this has nothing to do with me.
Bollocks.
Oh.
You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
This crash doesn't work out, Laser. What if your kin fail you?
If I can reach the crash.
Those two men are dead. They're not unconscious.
If you say so. Just don't expect me to put all my eggs in the same basket.
That expression must sound curious for Gith Yankee here, given the way they're birthed.
Dear Joel and
You mean
Demir.
to tell me that nice old woman was the Unabomber this entire time?
Can you imagine if she just turned and said, the Industrial Revolution and its consequences of the disaster? I'm gonna stop saying that before I get banned on the internet.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mum. All right? She has enough on her plate. Mayrina. Well, Joel and Demir are dead. Mayrina might not be, though. We'll go ahead and take that. I'd go so far as to call this a swamp. Have a look-see. Looks swampy to me. Oh.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
I think you guys get this one too. I lost track, so I'll give it to you. We'll hit him with an investigation or a sorcerer arcana check Or we just ignore that feeling that made a QuickTime cutscene, you know? But that doesn't seem prudent. I don't think that's the option I would choose. All right, now that we have the majority on something I want, I'm going to choose that. Attune your magic to find any disturbance. Oh, easy
I'm sure
roll.
it's nothing.
Must have been my imagination. There it is. Easy day.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Well, would you look at that? It was all a lie. And chat was trying to call. Okay, I thought, yep, not gonna collect those apples.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the swamp is full of booby traps. I'm thinking it's booby all the way down here. Something's in the trees. Can everybody just perceive a little bit better? Okay. Whoa, calm down. Oh! How do I get that to stop?
I was wondering about your queen, Vlaakith. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
How do I get them to stop actively bleeding?
Vlaakith is unity, fear and beauty.
Nah, I don't care about your dialogue. They got a queen. Lae'zel likes the queen. That's all there is. Now, the druid had a meeting place right over this fallen bridge. So I'm going to try and get there by just doing a little bit of jumping.
No, this is good.
Oh, they all still have open wounds. I'm thinking I should hit a short rest because I'm pretty sure... you know what?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Unlikely.
My finger.
Okay, that one looks real. Send to camp. Everything else seems fake. We'll hit a quick we'll hit a quick long rest right here. See you later, Mickey. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a good time at work. Do a quick inventory management. So, that's for camp supplies. This is what I put all my scrolls in. This one, oh, what? Must have been somebody else's backpack. Okay. Give that to Lae'zel. Send the keychain to camp. This backpack had a...
Aloistic. Fair th queen in it. I'll stab you, mate, if you say one more thing about me crash, I swear on me mum.
Aloistic. Put a queen in it. She's... Of all the ones, she has, like, the least British accent. Like, Shadowheart and, well, there's a bunch of them that kind of take the cake, but... Alright, where did I put that other backpack? Did I just send it into the void? Alright, this backpack is what I'm going to put all my letters and books in. Just to kind of get those out of the way. And I should spread out my potion. You know, honestly, Lae'zel should have more because she's going to be up front and center. I'm going to keep Shadowheart and Gale back in any combat, but that's... So they won't really need much. Someone in the camp still wishes to speak. I hate seeing that message because that gives chat too much opportunity. Though I do get the first bit of dialogue. Who wants to talk? Oh, it's Shart. Okay.
All stays where's I'm ATS and you cans comes where's we're twos and we'll have a grand old time.
What?
Something's wrong.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Love casting spells.
It hurts.
Guys, here you go. You get this option. You get this option. I do not have 100 Hydra rockets. That would make this a lot. Please don't turn. She lit. This is totally the opposite of the last time I played this. Everybody was trying to rizz her up. They were just trying to just say as much as they could, and now they're trying to say as little as possible. Chat now says, turn a blind eye and leave. Cool. All right. Ooh, yeah, see ya. Okay, that's the end of that dialogue. I'll go to sleep now. Thank you, Shadowheart. Yeah, suddenly he's gone super introverted. Auto select. Did you guys see Gale in the corner was laying down just spewing blood as he slept? Alright, we're gonna wait on the flesh rot to go away. Let's just give that 7 turns worth of random time. That was kind of gross to watch. In the meantime, while that's happening, we can do a little inventory management. So I've got a lot of wares. We'll have to go back to the Grove and sell off all the random things we've found in the meantime. Oh, and we need a shovel. I forgot about the shovel. Also, in the game that I'm, like, the playthrough that I'm doing, I wasn't aware how easy it was to pickpocket. So some of you who've played the game will know that there's a part in the game where you need to spend, to do a big part of the game, potentially you can access it by spending 20,000 gold. And I haven't found any other part in the game that needs that much money. Like, that is a massive check you got to do of just like, yeah, here's 20,000 gold. So I did that. I spent the 20,000 gold, did that part of the game, which was fantastic. Enough that I posted about it in the tier 2 chat, because wow, it is incredible. Came back from that part of the game, turned around, just snuck behind the person that I sold it to, and just pickpocketed 20k. I don't think there's any other part of the game where that much money is involved, but yeah. Oh, did he fail the check? 4 turns remaining. 3 turns remaining. Please, Gale. When I told everybody about it in the Discord, they're like, are you kidding? Like, that's insane. Let me see if he doesn't, if he gets better. The vibe check's hitting him pretty hard right now. Oh my god, they all keep failing the saving throws. Can I... Does she have a Cure Wounds? Does Cure Wounds actually stop the effect, or does it only heal them? I need Spartan for this. Yeah, they're all just casually bleeding out right now, and I need to stop the blood loss. It's too much. Though it doesn't seem to affect them in camp. I guess you can't fight in camp? Question mark.
And these things have stayed in.
Well, I'm tired of waiting. We're just gonna go in. Leave camp. Him and Gale are not looking good. But I'm sure once we get into actual combat, it'll be fine. Oh, we're gonna hide. Oh. That didn't work for anybody. Why can Gale not do anything? Oh, because I hit crouch at the exact moment that combat started, so his turn was counted as him trying to crouch and failing. This is a tough start to the fight. All right, Lizelle, get up in there. Or just get over there, really. Okay, they're all weak to fire, right? because they're wood. Yeah, they're real weak to fire. We just need them to stop being wet. How do you fail to crouch? Well, it's not that they failed to crouch. It's that they crouched and everybody looked over at them and was like, can still see you. You're right there. Money gang, you just hold. You hold here. Are they immune to poison? Do they have a resistant? Yeah, they've got poison immunity. All right. I'm not going to poison my staff that I was using. Maybe I can hit them with a scroll. Perhaps. Maybe my scrolls are busted. Okay. That's a neat feature. End turn. Nice miss. Loser. Shart, get all up in there. Honestly, just push him. Nice. This is not a great start to this fight. This is actually going quite poorly. Good miss. Another good miss. There we go. All right, Gale's up. What are the mud mephits weak to? I'm going to use Gale as our artillery to just sling fireballs at these wood boys. Miss. Nice. Just what I wanted. I wanted him to not hit that. It's part of the bait. Critical hit to start the day. All right. Now Lae'zel can do her thing. Smack him. Nice. Now... do you need... With the charging attack for fighters, do you need... Doesn't that provide its own movement speed? You know what? Let's... I'm not even going to try it. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. Oh, here comes the wood. Smack him. Nice. All right, so the ancient mud mephits are summoning the tiny ones. We're gonna have to do a little decapitation strike here. Yeah, Morphster, that wasn't stellar. Wasn't great. All right, here we go. We're back up. We got options here. We could summon a cloud of daggers, but I don't think any of them are close enough to make this worthy. So we're just gonna sling fire. Critical miss. Looks like my backpack is actually just glitched. Sick. Oh, man. I know. I need to download the mod for this game where you can just have a gun. Alright, I don't care about these ancient mud mephits. Or the young ones. We need to hit the ancient ones. Let's run up. And let's inflict wounds. In fact... No, that's fine. Just do that. Nice. That's what we're looking for. That's the kind of effect we're looking to have. And... we'll give Lae'zel an even higher armor class. Because she is going to be getting hit by a lot of people. Yes, BG3 is third person. If this game were first person, I would be shocked. I don't know how that would be feasible. I got a little plant. Let's give him the slop strat. Here we go. Let's slop him up, baby. And this guy's going into the slop. Good crit miss. Good. Good. Yeah. We'll get some more actions here. Please. Please. I beg you. Oh, it's fine. We just need to get to the Shadow Wizard, and we're okay. Then we just slop him up. Alright, that's actually going to have much less of an effect now that he's surrounded.
Hey, it's me, Gale, the super intelligent wizard. I am going to pour grease on the ground so the flying mud bats that don't touch the ground might slip.
You know, in the AoE, it showed that there was a lot more grease on the ground, but that had the exact opposite effect that I wanted. It's not looking good for the gang. This fight is not looking like we have won. Let's go ahead and inflict. It's looking better for the gang. Looking a lot better. We just need to focus our attacks on the leaders and not the tiny boys. Because if you kill the leaders, the tiny boys go. But everyone's hurting real bad right now. All right. Now, smack him. Nice. Okay. Okay. This is a big success. This is a big success. We just need to survive this next bout and we might be able to get there. Oh, she's fine. There we go. There we go. It's fine. Ooh. It's fine.
Gale and the homies getting smashed by ripoff on 94.
How do I make this not hit Gale? Yup. Ooh, ooh. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Gale and the homies are not doing awesome. That did a lot of damage, though. Let's go. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. That's okay. He only got entangled. All right, Shart, we're going to really need your healing, actually. As much as I would love for you to just wreck that guy, let's go ahead and get a level 2 healing on... Oh, no, is that physical? All right, we're going to have to go healing word. Let's get our boy Gale back up. And...
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Here we go. Here we go. This could be it. It's anyone's game. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Gale, you just take your meds and get on out of there. This seems like as good a place as any to make your stand. Smack him. Let's go. Let's go. And make your way over. Get caught on fire while you're there. Smack him. All right, and this is going okay. Let's hit this wood with a fire bolt. All right, cold miss. He hasn't hit a single one of them this entire fight, but you can't win them all. I'm not concerned about that entanglement. But I do want to get this guy out of here. Let's go. Alright, if we can kill the ancient mud mephit, the younger one dies too. So let's
Spicy,
see
when are you gonna get a sponsorship with Diet Coke? It's all you drink on stream besides water.
Sorry, I'm a DC girl. It's just got the taste that I'm looking for. But I should reach out to them and say, hey, I make video games. I make video game videos about obscure VR titles. Can you guys give me some money? We'll see how it plays out. Please hit him. Not a single one of those fire bolts have hit this entire fight, please. It's fine. Oh, nice attempt to fly. Oh, it actually worked. I was hoping that it just glitched and he got stuck on the tree. Bummer. Alright. Let's slop these guys up. There we go. That's what we're looking for. We caught him on fire. Yes, Juby. His donkey's gone. Alright. Where's my charger attack? Oh, did I actually not do a charger attack? I got a rush attack at least. There we go. Alright, Gale is very much down. My kingdom... Ah, that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit either. Could I potentially hit this one? 16 high defense, and because I'm entangled. What if I just send another cloud of daggers? Up. That was actually really good. That's a huge dub for Money Gang. And that killed him. Let's dash on up here. Come on. And send a healing word over to Gale. Rise. I just don't want him to get killed, you know? He's gonna get bashed. As soon as Gale stands back up, he's gonna wake up from his concussion to a moving tree just smacking him across the head. So, not awesome, but... And he's up. Maybe... if he moves, he provokes an opportunity attack. Target is too big to be moved by force. You're just gonna have to stand there, Gale. Just gonna have to take that one on the head. Whack. All right, that was a tough crit miss. Hard fought, Gale. I'll give you that. No shame in it. Here we go. Let's see the first fireball bolt hit of the day. That's it, baby. That's all you gotta do. Now get over there and join the fight. Don't step in the fire. End turn. Your plan is to just hit him. Nice. And your plan is to hit as well. Honestly, just a main hand attack. Haters are gonna say it was fake. What is the prediction you made, Jubilee? Lowest health at the end. 2,000 points on Gale. Yeah. No, Gale is currently knocked out laying in a bush. We'll come back to him. Baldur's Gate Bandit is Dungeons and Dragons. Pretty much it. You gather your party, you go on an adventure, and you have a gigantic amount of say in what happens. Like a crazy amount of say. So if you can imagine it, you could probably make it happen within the constraints of the game. This is a weapon, technically a club. Looks kind of trash though.
On my way.
All right, let's make Gale stop moaning. rise. It's good to go. Let's hit a quick short rest so everyone stops moaning. Alright, new shield. The Wood Woad shield. The Wood Woad shield. Which can... Your attack summons thorny vines that possibly ensnares the target. Nice. Easy pickup. Easy cop. Pick that up. Take the moss. Take the stuff for crafting. Alright. And now we find what we actually came for, which this is the meeting place. Let's hit another short rest because they're still hurting.
That should more than suffice.
For the person that we have agreed with the tiefling that we're going to assassinate. So, one step at a time here.
A bewitch is just a wood woad UWU.
That's the worst thing I've heard all year. I'm not gonna repeat that. It's very witty. Oh, let's go. We got some sparkle hands. Catch the shadow wizard walking into the fight doing a little bit of this. Hands sparkling. Alright, the sparkle hands. On a hit with an unarmed attack, which I don't currently have anybody spec'd for, I've never done the unarmed strategy. The wearer gains 2 lightning charges. I also don't know what that does. While imbued with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. Nice. Easy pickup. Now, what are we looking? Monks in this game are pretty nuts. I have not played a monk, but I'm assuming that's what you'd go with if you were going to spec unarmed. Ow, 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 owie. Alright, what am I looking for here? That's fine.
Must be the tree from the note to Korga.
Ah, we found it. We found the crevice. Let me just stick my hand all up in there. Please. Please. Please let me go. Please release me. Hey, Spicy, how lax is your joke policy? Can I make some jokes that normal society wouldn't approve of? Sure, just don't be a dick is really the general thing. However you interpret that will say volumes about you. Kaga. Oladan has sent word of your progress. I'm pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now's the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelus. We've uncovered the plot. She's doing this. She killed the child for her own gain. Kaga's a bad person, and it would be morally correct for us to kill her.
Shadow Druid money game. We love hiding wood.
It's time that the Shadow Wizard Money Gang takes on the Shadow Druid Emerald Grove Gang. A second note proved that Kaga's in league with the Shadow Druids. This could explain a lot. Kaga plans to shield the grove shut, but the tieflings can't leave until the roads are safe. We need to resolve this. Let's close out the completed quests. All right, let's go back. We'll just use that teleport feature. Let's have a little talk with Kaga before we assassinate her. But first, we're going to sell everything because I get the feeling the Grove, how chill everybody is in the Grove is going to change pretty soon. It's not so much that she used the child for personal gain, it's that on an offhand decision, the child died. She didn't kill the child, a snake did that, but it was her snake. It was kind of like the whole, if you are an arms dealer, who's really the killer dilemma. You can debate that in chat. I don't encourage you to. Alright, let's sell.
Need anything else? Of course.
Let me
But
see
please,
your
remember,
wares.
You're not the only one in need.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I was not in barter mode. I just straight up sold all that. That's fine, but we could do better. Probably could have gotten some nice discounts there. What is the most valuable thing he has? I think we already... Gloves of missile snaring. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks. We got the Air's T gloves, baby. That's incredible. Reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier. I want that. How much does it cost? Not that much. We've got him saying 324 and we're saying... My discount is negative 23% with him. Is it because I tried to steal something from him? That kind of sucks. Well, you know what? I'll take it. You got yourself a deal, young man. Let me throw on these gloves. Oh, and they very fashionable too. Now, let's reorganize. You've got a long sword. That's two-handed, right? Or is it like, hold on. If I give her a shield, can she still hold the long sword? Wow, that's impressive. That's some wicked wrist strength. All right, so she can ensnare people now. And Gale, I'll give you the sparkle hands just cuz. Actually, it's more likely that Mun is going to be the one that's up close fighting. Gale is certainly not. So Gale gets the Air's T gloves, and Mun, you get these neat kind of gauntlets. And was this the one that I was... This was the one I was putting all my letters in. Just for management. Sort by type. Cool. We're good. Put Gale up front, he'll be fine. You saw him get absolutely clocked by that tree, right? Shit was nuts. Oh, hold on a sec. We can take some of their stuff. Almost walked right by that. That was an interesting way to get there, but... Neat. I think I can lockpick if it's not red. I don't think people mind otherwise. Dex check, add bonus. Show me the 17, baby. For 1 gold. Alright, we'll take it. Were these the parents that lost their child? Oh, the child is still on the ground.
Mercy on us, Sylvanus. Mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
What say you, chat? She's not lost. She's right there. You're right, thanks. Thank you. How does chat... Oh my god, come on. We're better than this. We can do better. We're not blaming the child for her own death. But she did steal the idol. She was the one that took it. She knew how sacred that was. I'm assuming the equivalent is if like a 10-year-old walked into the Vatican and just like yoinked the Pope's hat. And then they decided to kill the child with a snake in front of everybody. That's roughly what occurred here. Alright, you guys have decided. The child is to blame. Destroy the child.
Preventable. The sickening result of sickening beliefs.
Lae'zel approves.
We let this snake replace our leader.
There's an opportunity here to sow discord. Ah, this one's 50-50. I get this choice. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more. Sent into a world gone mad.
So we should probably kill her, right? Sounds, if no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
I would give anything to see Halsin return
cock.
home.
God. Alright, Chad, you get to choose. Why is one of the choices always, you know, for a price, insert any idea that is about to occur? Bandit, if you're on mobile, that's not an option. If you're on desktop, all you got to do, there's a little pop-up on screen, and you can just choose one of the options, and it'll get inputted. All right. He says, I'd give anything to see Halsin return home, and I say, I'd like a more solid offer than anything.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
So I wouldn't mistake him for a bear, would I? If, hypothetically, on one of my playthroughs, a bear broke out of a cage and I killed it, and upon death it turned out to be Halsin, would that be an acceptable mistake to make? Would I be considered foolish if that exact thing happened to my half-orc bunga that I had to save scum? I don't know. Anyway, how are the parents feeling? Okay. Let's keep going. Welcome to the sacred pool. Let's go ahead and hit a quick save right here. Yeah, the word has more meanings than just one. Hey, what's good, Kaga?
You fool, you absolute buffoon, you blithering ignoramus.
I sent you to Zevlor.
I get this one. You guys don't get this one. I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the shadow druids. Oh. Oh, shit. It's the Shadow Druid Money Gang. That look says a lot.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
That's right, Oladan.
Oladan. I can explain. Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah,
you
Wrath.
think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
All right, now you guys can choose now. You guys can. Okay, we got a lot of options. I like that. Oh, man. Chat's divided. I also am divided. I don't know which one I want. Call her a rat? That's our best op? Okay, the tides are turning. Forget it, rat. You can explain it yourself.
Declined the honor. Very well. Halsin's always welcomed untouchables to your midst. Defiled the grove.
Untouchables?
We've come from Cloakwood to correct his mistakes.
Cloakwood? Shadow druids? Korga, have you lost your mind?
Psycho
Oladan speaks truth. Do you disagree? Would you see this grove in ruin?
Speak, Wrath.
Choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Oladan.
Okay, we got options. We don't have to go right into a fight, but though this is going to end in a fight, I'm almost certain. We could hit her with a persuasion check, and then we all collectively beat the shit out of the racists. But, you know, we got options. Yeah, all right. Chat wants to see us come together and just smack the hell out of them. I love it. I think chat's finally come around. They're making the right decisions now. The shadows won't save you. They'll corrupt you. Stop this while you can. What What are we rolling? 15? Easy. Give me guidance. Give me charm person. Oh, alright, we burned that spell slot. We'll just hit her with that. Can I hit her with this as well? No, they're not. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Ah, there we go. There we go, baby.
No, you don't know what you say. In shadow, we are purified.
Cringe.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
What, do we hit her with religion or we hit her with another persuasion? Hit her with a, you know I'm right. I imagine he's saying it in like a really playful tone in the middle of all this. He's like, shut up, come on. You know what's good. 50-50? 40. Oh, it's split. It's split. All right, with this split, I get to choose. I'm the tiebreaker. I hit him with the persuasion check. Come on. Come on, Kaga. What's she saying? You're goofing. You're having some gags, some giggles.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it.
Gale approves.
Oh, was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
Yeah.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Let's beat the shit out of them. They open by running right next to a huge crevice. That is so foolish. Oh shit. All right. I got a plan, Arthur. Oh, what? How can she not get... Okay. This'll work. Bop. Ah, didn't launch her. Alright, I guess she can't really get launched like that. She actually is built a little bit different. Let's see, between Sacred Flame and Fireball, what are their possible damages? I just hit him with Fireball. Bop. Oh, that was great. No, we can't riz that bear. That bear is distinctly unrizzable. Smack him. Smack. Oh, yeah, he's off balance. Hit him again. Hit him with the butt of your sword. Oh. And now do that. And hit him with a trip attack. Yeah. Oh, okay, critical miss. Sick. Thanks. Never mind. And now... Is she weak to anything? No. Not really. Pretty standard. Can I hit her with a sleep? Can I just knock her out cold? I can. Let's hit her with a level 2 sleep. And what about him? Can I make the bear sleep too? And where's the other one? Yeah, it doesn't really work. That's fine. Up. Oh, they got a little eepy. A little eeped up. So that leaves one person with a bow standing in the light. Let's go. Just smack. Oh, and here comes the halfling with the club. From the top rope. Oh, I thought he was going to jump. That would have been hot. Ah, shit. She turned into a wolf. Oh, shit. She killed. Okay. Oh. Rip the bear. Rip the man that was the bear. Oh, he's a bear again. How many times does he get to do that? Alright, can I push her into the crevasse? I guess you just can't. I guess that's not really a thing. Weird. My cats are yelling at each other. If you just kind of toss something in their general direction, they both scatter. Wow. That didn't work at all. Should I just hit her? Nah, let me throw some wyvern toxin real quick. What is it? Yeah. Coated in wyvern toxin. Yup, that was a critical hit 1. Oh, hey, Smoothies. Welcome. You caught us. You caught us just in time. Welcome, everybody. Currently, the Shadow Wizard Money Gang is taking on the Shadow Druid Money Gang. So, you caught us at an opportune time. What were you guys playing? Wait, was it something in VR? Was it Happy flying again? Oh, it's Tabor. All right, how? Don't let Happy hear. How many raids did he survive? Did he survive all of them? Did he make it out? He survived 1. Trav says 0. Calmed says 1. You guys have a lot going on. Oh no, he's still here. He's still here. Oh no. Oh hey, don't mind that, Happy. Hey, 1. That's pretty good. 1 out of 7. You do everything by the book. Based on the landings that we saw earlier this week, I agree. It's nothing but textbook. So he let go of his controller and it hit his leg and killed him. like the gun went off. Oh, that's brutal. Don't ask about the super new AI the NPCs are running on in Tabor. That's scary, because usually when I was playing Tabor, the only thing that I could kill with any consistency was the AIs. Habby shot himself in the foot. Oh, no. I've had some stupid deaths in Tabor, but I've never had a negligent discharge. That's badass, dude. That's tough. I think the last Tabor stream I did was like last Thursday, and I died a lot. Like, I don't think I survived a single raid, and when you do that for 2 hours of you going in raids, getting got...
Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love casting spells.
Literally made me bleed on one shot and I bled. Oh, I'm so... That is a brutal way to go with everybody watching, and just in general. Yeah, when you spend 2 hours popping into raids and getting whacked, it hurts a little bit. You come out of that a different man. Oh, hold on, guys. My cats are yelling at each other. I'm going to pick up Arnold real quick and show you his guilt in front of the camera. Whoa. Arnold, don't run away. Yeah, he ran away. He, for the first time ever, Arnold actually didn't want to be picked up. So that's new. I think he just gets a little camera shy. All right. So anyway, well, hey, sorry to hear that, man. that's a brutal run of Tabor, but it do be like that. I am probably gonna play that game on Saturday, and it might turn into 2 hours of thunder. All right, so I was trying to throw the Shadow Druid into the crevice. Evidently, that's not gonna work. So. Money Gang is stuck here, just kind of stanced up on her. Shadowheart's fighting a wolf. We'll just see what happens. Blinded. Nice. That's actually pretty good. And Lae'zel is just going to smack the hell out of this bear. Let's hit him with a trip attack. Gavin and Habby, your VTOL stream was great. That was a lot of fun. Unfortunately... That aircraft is not, like all the other aircraft, I would say it's just kind of fly the plane, shoot the thing. With this new update, there's a lot going on. And it is not exactly easy. Like, the Ferret's Wheels, everybody's #1 source for information on VTOL, flew around with me and tried to teach me the basics. And I think by the end of the 2 hour stream, I kind of got it, but there's so many intricacies to it that it's going to take a little bit on this one. Does the plane feel delayed? What do you mean by that, Donut?
What fools these mortals be.
Alright, Gale. Let's send Tasha's Hideous Laugh. Only 25% chance of that actually working. Yeah, never mind. Should I just slop her up? Nah, I'm not going to slop her. Let's hit her with Firebolt. 55% chance on the Firebolt. Here we go. Okay, that's a miss. So like sluggish. The rolling feels delayed. No, I don't think it's delayed. I think it's just it actually kind of flies like a plane. And most of the other aircraft in VTOL don't really, but this one definitely feels like you gotta fly it. Especially if it's in Dorito mode. When it's Doritoed up, man, it doesn't handle well, which is kind of the point. It's just supposed to go fast. All right, that was a cold miss. Oh, the Wyvern Toxin worked. That hit her with a hard 7 damage. That's all right. He might be ensnared, but he doesn't really need to move. Drow Magic, Fairy Fire. All targets within the light turn visible. Attack rolls. Yeah, let's cast that. There we go.
What should I do?
Smack 'em. Yup. Nice.
Victory awaits.
Also, wait, what options do I have? Trip attack? Can I trip a bear? All right, he's no longer a bear again. And Gale, you just go ahead and... Oh, I almost just shot a teammate. Hit him with a firebolt. There we go. Easy duck, coming right up. Oh. Oh god, did she just become a badger? Oh, Jesus. The Shadow Wizard Mun E gang is down. He is out cold. You just keep fighting. Take your meds and fight the wolf shark. Good hit.
Swift and lethal.
And you as well. Let's go. And now... Oh. Okay. I don't have throw available right now because I'm out of those actions. Is it possible next turn for me to pick up that halfling and throw them like a jug against a wall? I've never done that before. Is that a viable option? 100%? Let's go. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, let's see if I can put the honey badger to sleep. Yep. And how about put them to sleep as well? Oop. Oh, got a little EP. They took their melatonin. The bedtime story happened. I hit him with a scimitar. Ah, they ate the child. All right. All right, Shadowheart, can you pick him back up? Cage the Lone Wolf. Oh, really apt name. Well, thanks for the follow.
No one stopped me yet.
And let's hit... Oh, I'm out of short rests. We'll take a long rest in a sec. Let's talk with Gale. So, for everyone that's new, welcome. If you are not on mobile, if you're on desktop, this has Twitch integration. So every 2 out of 3 dialogue options, roughly, you guys get to choose. So here we go. Gotta run though, don't need BG3 spoilers, I only paid it like twice. This actually isn't that far in, and every run's a bit different depending on what you choose. Hey, thanks for the tier 1, appreciate that. That's really nice of you. So, it's not too far in, but you know, do you think? All right, what's going on, Gale?
Business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
All right, chat, what do you say? I feel like I should avoid dialogue because chat tends to choose the most antisocial shit today. And I can't explain it. All right, 67% of you. This looks pretty decisive. Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles.
Mhm.
Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
Gale, we killed a
The way
child.
you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder.
We caused another
In
murder.
short, I've grown to trust you.
Is this VO famous? Hold on. It's Tim Downey, right? Yep, it's Tim Downey. Hold on. He has done he's in Outlander, Good Omens, Paddington. Baldur's Gate 3. Thanks, IMDb. Yeah, he's great, but I don't know. I haven't heard the other stuff that he's done. All right, chat, make your choice. He does do cameos if you want him to, I don't know, say something at you. Hey, Cairo. Cairo, check out your badge. I think you were asking about it. Your color is now a royal purple, matches your name in chat. Wow, you guys are really split on this one. I do tiebreak if you guys are split. I am going to say, let me just give you one more second. Still split. I'm going to say, that's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul.
That's ridiculous.
Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition.
Lumbago.
Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Lumbago. Calvin. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Guys, my cats are having a slap fight. No, Kiki, no. No, Kiki. I'll make Arnold leave the room. Hold on. Kiki's real. She's not. She's real. She's not happy right now. Kiki, I need you to move from there. Okay. Let me... I know. Okay, hold up. Let me get Arnold out of the room, and then I can move Kiki off of the desk. I'll be right back. Okay, Kiki. Arnold is no longer in the room. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kiki. I know. Okay. All right. I have brokered a peace between the cats. We should be good. Nice coat. Thank you. My grandma got it for me for Christmas. It's very warm. I'm pretty sure you meant cat, but no, Kiki, stop trying to jump up. Hold on. I'll be right back again. All right. That should be fine. This does set a record for the most cat interruptions we've had on stream. This is a new one. Kiki doesn't like to be picked up. Moving her
Give
from
the cats food.
Nah, they're both a little too fat. I've been feeding them a little less on the regular, and I feel bad because cat's getting fat. That's an owner thing, not a cat thing. So I'm exercising them more, and they need a little less, but they're not happy about it, which makes sense. Anyway, what'd you guys vote for? I have this condition. Yeah. I'm going to say, because we got a tie, what kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Yeah. I get the third choice. I'm going to say... Are you telling me you're addicted to magic?
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me. It's quite literally a lifesaver.
He can quit whenever he wants.
I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me.
He's like scratching at his neck right now.
To consume, it is vital. Dare I say
it's
it?
Like just give me a little hit, man. I just need a little bit of that magic. Just need you to hit me with one firebolt. You guys get this one. You guys get this one. He's already wearing the missile gloves. Dude, I paid like 400 gold for that. Please don't eat my gloves. Chat torn between you're lying and I'd be happy to help you. All right, this is looking pretty decisive already. Sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. I'd say you're just fishing for loot.
Please. I've better things to do
Gale
with my time
disapproves.
than hoodwink gullible adventurers out of their trinkets. I know that what I ask may seem unreasonable, but I promise I only make such a request because it is so incredibly important. Please.
Same, Calvin.
Trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
And you guys get this one as well. I trust him. Tim Downey could say, I need you to rob that bank. Trust me. And I trust him. He just seems like a stand-up guy. I watched the Baldur's Gate 3 plays D&D, the cast, and I need some more Tim in my life. Okay, chat says, use my tadpole, seek the danger at the heart of Gale's request. Very well. Hit me with that guidance chart. Easy day.
You become one with Gale's mind.
Nice.
And you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you. A mighty darkness radiating from your chest. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle.
Brittle.
It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
Well, I get this one.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
I don't think I have high wisdom stats. Delve deeper. There it is. There it is, baby.
You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Keeping me in suspense, are you? Come on, tell me. Do we have an agreement or not?
Have you watched the narrator play BG through with her boyfriend? No, I feel like I've watched pretty much everybody else, though. I didn't know she did that. No, Kiki, don't hop up here again. Gotta, like, shake something in front of her to make her kind of walk away. I feel like I've watched Neil Newbin, Sam Bayard. I've watched Jen and her girlfriend, Tamarin Payne. Devzel has very funny streams. I haven't watched that one, though. All right. I'll give you guys this one. You guys can choose. You guys are split. Oh, you guys are not split. Well, you guys are kind of split. I wish this would update at a faster tick rate. Oh, one making a massive comeback. Wow, you guys are keep me on the edge of my seat. Looks like it's stabilized. Yes, Gale, I'll help you.
Thank you. I see my trust in you was not misplaced. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure.
Okay, Kiki's back on the desk.
Packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Kiki, don't touch the keyboard. Don't touch the keyboard. Oh. 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 I shouldn't be doing this right now. I'm encouraging her to come up here by petting her when she's on top of my keyboard. Like, that's good behavior. Yes, Kiki is named after the delivery service, even though the cat is actually named Gigi in that. So we got her this this little stuffed cat named Gigi she used to love. But yeah, I can't believe you, Mr. Belding. That was impressed. Wait, no, who said that? Patrick. That's impressive that you caught on to that so quick. Okay, let me see if I just messed up my camera. Oh, I kind of twisted one of the tripod legs. All right, I'm gonna let Kiki stay here, and hopefully she doesn't knock anything over or sit on the keyboard. Okay, she's on top. Kiki, stop! What are you doing? She's defending my keyboard. If I try and touch the keyboard, she'd. Kiki, don't. Kiki. Please. All right, hold on, guys. I got a blooper.
I do not hate you. I am ashamed at how far I let your machinations spread.
All right. Have you seen... no, I have not. I actually haven't seen a lot of Miyazaki or Studio Ghibli stuff. I've only seen a couple. All right. Michael Keaton voices a lead. That's interesting. I feel like we should probably talk with Kaga about what just happened. That was a pretty big shift in, well, everything. Pick that up and add that to wares. Pick that up and add that to wares. Give me your clothes. We leave nothing for scavengers. We sell everything. Kiki, I need you to not be up here. We out here streaming. As long as she doesn't mess with the keyboard, we're good. Pick all that up. Add to wares. Where's Kaga at?
I have something to ask.
Wrath thought me a danger. Seems I've proven him right.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Chat gets to decide. But yeah, you kind of did prove him right. Alright, Kiki's now laying right on me. Kiki, as long as you don't attack me while I try and play, we're A-okay. Why are you groaning? Here, let chat. Just talk with chat real quick. I'm going to give her the mic. Tell them what you're thinking, Kiki. Nice try, Patrick. You get out of here with that kind of line of questioning. Okay, she says, Wrath thought me danger. Seems I've proven right. You're damned right. Joining the Shadow Druids. What were you thinking?
Safe. A foolish notion. To think we'd find comfort in shadow. A child is dead.
Kiki?
I betrayed the Circle's trust. We will stop the right and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanas. May he have mercy.
Yeah, you're right. Oh god, there's some options here I'd prefer you guys not to pick, but you do what you gotta do. I gotta adjust this mic again. Yeah, you like that? Don't clip it. All right, 70% of chat says you don't deserve mercy. Look, we entered this chamber with the intent to kill her. things went a little differently.
Sylvanas may very well grant your wish. Traitors have died for lesser offenses.
Yeah, you remember the child that died for grabbing a statue? I get the third one. And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
That's a big one for the boys back home. There's no option here. How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
A letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full.
It's the only time I've seen her have a character arc. The other one, she was just kind of a dick. Shubity asks, did this lady really sell out everyone she knew to the first telemarketer she saw? Yeah. But hey, we've come full circle. We started the stream talking with Zevlor and saying, yeah, $6, we'll assassinate her. Honestly, just give me like a good look, good smile. We'll take her out. And we've come so far. Let's go talk with Zevlor. Do you think we should do something with the child's body? Like bury it? Cremate it? Because right now it's just laying in the steps. That wasn't our best placement. Oh, Nubis talking about the mic arm. Look, this mic arm, $40 off Amazon. First one I saw. I got this 2 years ago when I was using a Razer Kraken Mini $50 mic. And every time I recorded a voiceover, I'd get right on top of it and say, "Good morning, gamers." And looking back at the audio, I'm like, huh! Audio's tough, but it could have been better than that. So yeah, this mic arm's a holdover, but it works. Holds the mic. The mic it's right there. Yeah, I do have to fiddle with it a little bit, but it's not enough that I notice it. So I'm not gonna get a different mic arm until this one rusts to pieces. Let's sell off all the trash we have.
Need anything else?
Yeah, I mean it's nothing fancy, but it holds the mic. I mean that's all I needed to do.
Of course, but please remember, you're not the only one in
He says that every time. Sell wares, easy sell. I forgot to barter again. That's a loss. I would buy out a stock of arrows, but I feel like I guess really Mun's the only one that uses them. Everyone else just uses spells, and so does Mun too. Like his spells are a lot better than anything else. Surprised it can hold up the SM7B. Yeah, I mean it is. She's a big mic, but it works. Probably putting some tension on it, but it's made out of metal, so. All right, Zevlor, we did the thing.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
No option.
Ilmata's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Too late for poor Arabella.
Yeah.
Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days.
Oh?
It's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Oh, you guys do get an option here. I got a Rode PSA 1 mic arm at the same time. Oh, is that the one that like everyone gets? I don't say that diminutively. I just isn't that the one that's like pretty much the gold standard? It's like most people have it. It's pretty convenient, works well. Yeah. Chat says, let me guess, you'll want something.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, You're no army.
I beg to differ.
There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
I think you guys get this one too. I feel like we're kind of just, this guy's using us as like a mercenary. He's just saying, yeah, how about you go kill him? And that's pretty much his response to everything we've said so far. I still use the mic on my $15 headset. Hey, all it's got to do is work. You slap a compressor on any audio, it'll make it. As long as it's audible. Oh, come on. Chat once again chooses the one option. It's like, yeah, but how much you paying? What you got in your purse there? All right, that depends. Can you pay me?
I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can.
These are literally war refugees, and every time you guys are like, yeah, but how much you got? This one's mine. I'm saying don't bother. I'll do what I can. I'm backtracking on your guys' thoughts.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
We did it. Investigate Kacha. Oh, hey, nice. And we get some gloves out of that. Helm's protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance. Oh shit, that's... Let's go. That is going straight to Shadowheart on a hit with a weapon attack. That should have been with Lae'zel to begin with. And Shadowheart's my healer, so she'll get those. Alright. And now, we go back to camp. Hit a quick long rest. Because, wow, we're hurting a little bit. Oh? What's she doing?
Damn thing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention is consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands.
It's just a Rubik's Cube. She's really bad at it.
Glyphs.
No option here. What's that you got there?
In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
Nothing.
It's nothing. Trust me. Interesting choice of camp we have here, isn't it?
So how about the game? Did you guys see that game? All right, you guys get a wait, no. I think this one's mine. Why are you so keen to dodge questions about that thing?
You deserve honesty more than most. But please, don't ask.
Hold on, let me get my face off screen. How do I... Someone looks at me like that. I don't know what I'm doing. That's gonna throw me off. You guys get this one. Only 50-50 here, so... Well, that's not true. There actually is another option. Oh, chat's prying. Chat's saying, I want to know more. Alright, 2's climbing. Not much of an answer. I'd hoped for more openness.
I'm sorry. I can't give you that. Not right now.
Very well. Quick inventory management. Can I make anything? Suspension of muddy goo. Sick.
Bruh. MP3.
What? What you mean by that? Alright. Let's everyone do a little sleeping. Nice. Very cozy. Nobody gets under the covers. Everyone just lays down in their clothing and sleeps on top of them. leave the camp. Suspension of muddy goo got me through Seer. Oh man. There's a lot I'd like to say about that, but I cannot. Boots. 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 Marching up and down again. There is no discharge from the war. Well, that mission's done, so we got complete quests. Leave is not always the best option. That just cuts it off. Search for Hausen in the goblin camp. Those are complete. Don't know why it shows that. Defeat the goblins. Discover the artifact's secret. Some things never change, like the soundtrack. Gotta ask, has anyone said that you look like the android from Detroit Become Human? Okay, hold on. Display capture, main display. Put that under. Okay, that should work. Android, Detroit Become Human. Oh, what the hell? That didn't work. I think I got busted something here. Oh, here we go. Okay, android from Detroit Become Human. Is that a character? I don't... Like the android? I'm getting a lot of results here. White male, brown hair, obviously. Oh, right.
TJJ Northwest arrow long bar JJ re J proportion J therefore JJ re J.
You talking about this guy on the left here?
B proportion re J re.
I could kind of see this a little bit. Yeah, I guess I could see that. I don't know. That's a compliment. He's a good looking guy. Let me... Can we get a close-up here? Open. Okay, thanks.
Nubis, nobody likes Swedish.
Yeah, Nubis, stop talking in Swedish. I don't understand that language. Let me open. Open imaging. Oh, his hair goes the opposite way. Shit, hold on. Let me reverse my display. Transform. Flip horizontal. Shit, that doesn't work. Well, that didn't work at all. Transform. Flip horizontal. I take it. Good looking dude. Anyway, let me get that off screen. Delete. Game. There we go. All right. Well, that's our usual 2 hours. I'm gonna get back to editing, but I think we did good this stream. I was expecting bad, but we slayed a bunch of monsters. We saved the Druid Grove from the Shadow Druid Money Gang. And we helped out some refugees. No children died. We made some money. I think we might have leveled up once. That might have been off stream. Not so bad. Not so bad at all.
Well, have good one, Gavin. Hope you have a good day, mate.
Yeah, you too, Aussie Nexus. Sorry we couldn't fly for longer. Stream's only 2 hours, so on Tuesday I was like, oh shit, well, we got 20 minutes to hang out with whoever wants to pop in. And you guys did a great job while we slammed into the ground. But good times were had. All right, who's online? Let me open my Twitch real quick. Who can we raid? It's looking like the Ducks. It's looking like it's a Ducks raid. Nobody that I follow is online. One of these days I really want to raid one of the voice actors from from Baldur's Gate 3, but it never times up because they're all in the UK. All right, raid, Dash Ducks. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Stream time might vary a little bit. I got my papa coming in this weekend. My dad's visiting, so yeah, we'll see where it goes. Let me hit that raid button so this actually times up correctly. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day. Happy Thursday. Fare thee well. Bye bye. See you later. I'm gonna hit that button now. Shadow Wizard Money Gang.